Welcome back to the final marathon. I apologize in advance if I am not energetic and hilarious during this particular video or, the trio of videos. This is supposed to be the last level, then there's just a boss to fight. But I am not feeling too well. I did not get very much sleep, and I'm pretty upset about something from the other day that is none of your business and I'm not actually going to tell you about. Just know that I am not happy right now. There is like a lack of happiness in the life of Sir Eldrick at the moment. Friday was my last day of my first year of pharmacy school. Thank you very much for getting it right there. And, get out of my way, you. I don't like you. Nobody actually likes you. They say that they like you, but they don't. Someone told me in a PM that these guys are actually called wahahas, or something like that, and I just died somehow. No, that didn't work. The controls in this game, I mean, I know we're like in the last level, and we have, what, 40-some videos of evidence already that the controls in this game are terrible. But it just bears repeating. They are so bad that you actually need to talk at length about how bad they are. Alright, get you to spawn, get you to jump up here, get you to jump over this way, and then jump through there and not get hit. Sweet, we're getting better at this game. Maybe one day we'll actually, not... Oh my gosh, look at that. Did you see that? Did you see the kinds of problems I just had? There we go. Sweet. Alright, this, yeah, I thought so. That falls. And then this is where I died last time because I apparently got hit by the wall. Ah, ouch, no. Okay, this is a helmet, right? No, this is a helmet. Sweet, refill the health. Alright, jump and get up here. Okay. Does up here lead to an exit? Because I'm really not... Dang it. I was gonna say, I'm really not in... Hey, you're not supposed to know I'm there. I'm sneaking up behind you on my silent air sled. It's like playing hockey, dude. No! You didn't... Oh my gosh. I was trying to jump and flip upside down, and he ducked. I guess I might have hit the down button on accident. Yes, I'm gonna blame myself. For all of the controls problems in this game, I'm blaming myself. Now, I had stuff to talk about in my last video, and by last video I actually mean the Medal of Honor, what was it, video 14 we just watched, the mustard gas video, where I spent the entire bloody video trying to talk about my computer problem, and it took, oh my gosh. I survived that the last time I did that. I thought I duplicated my keystrokes perfectly, but no. What else was I going to talk about that day? We did Coumadin counseling at the pharmacy. And Coumadin is a drug. The generic name is warfarin. Very common. Very old drug, too. Whoa, okay. That's a weird way to kill me. But it is very... Ah, there we go. And just wonderful. Let's restart that. But it pretty much reacts with every single drug ever invented. If someone is on warfarin, you can just assume that you have to be monitoring every single other drug they are taking. This is not, of course, literally true, but it is practically true. Alright, get down here, jump over, not get hit. Sweet! And so when someone is prescribed warfarin and then they're going to be leaving the hospital, that's wonderful. You know, next time I get over there, I think I'm going to make a save state. I don't want to, because actually this first part is not really that hard. Ha! Take that. How do you like getting bonked on the head? Bonk. Jump. Come here, wahaha. So what they do is they have the pharmacist go down and talk to the patient about the warfarin, explain to them all the important safety information, that's wonderful right there, that they need to know. And the way that they do it in the hospital here, which I like, is you head up the first day and you give the patient a packet of information. And it's written for patients to read, and then the next day the pharmacist comes and does the full counseling. Alright. No. Yes, perfect. Sweet. This is working. I didn't think it would, but it did. Ah, you can't touch me. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. I am the Sky Cutter. And whoa, hey. Why don't we all just glitch out? That's just perfect. Get down here. Hit this. I don't want this, actually. No. Don't. No, you're not supposed to hit me. I just got my health back. And perfect. Maybe I should. So the pharmacist comes down, does the counseling in more detail, and then answers any questions you might have. Haha, bonk. And I like that because if you were to just go out and counsel someone on warfarin, they really don't have... You really wouldn't have a good base, a good context to know what, the pharmacist is talking to you about. I wish these guys could fall in pits. Wouldn't that just be wonderful? And because he hit me, that didn't work this time. So it's something that I would try and do in the future. Haha, bonk again. But what was funny was, we as students have not learned much about warfarin. Our communications class, where we learn how to communicate with people, we had to counsel on a drug, and one of the drugs that we could counsel on was warfarin. The issue being that as students who haven't had any pharmacotherapeutics yet, we really don't know that much about warfarin. I mean, we were reading the product insert and the important information for patients, and me forgetting to jump. I'm getting better at this game. And so, I mean, we could tell you things, but we didn't really have an understanding of it. So here we were reading through the patient information packet to see what the patient was going to be told the next day by the pharmacist. And we came across a line in there that said that you shouldn't take warfarin with cranberry juice or cranberry products. And our question was, well, why? Oh, no, don't kill me here. That's not cool. What's the opposite of cool? Because that's what that was. And get hit. Just get over here. No, don't get killed. Thank you. There's my delicious helmet of speed. Ah, and I got that guy. Alright, get out of my way. Nope. Oh, I don't want to be Rhino right now. As much as I love you, Rhino, I really wish that you weren't here. Yeah, that's a death. So, cranberries and warfarin, and we don't know why. So I go on to Google, the most trusted name in medical news, and I search for cranberries and warfarin. And wouldn't you know it, the very first link is to the Cranberry Institute. And if you don't know what the Cranberry Institute is, it's basically like a lobbying group for cranberry interests. So they have a very helpful page that lets you know that the evidence against warfarin and cranberries together is completely circumstantial, unproven, only a few case studies, which is like the lowest level of evidence, stop that, have shown it, and so, you're perfectly fine to take your cranberries and warfarin at the same time. Well, I mean, obviously they're just protecting their business interests, and they have absolutely no reason to give you good, reliable information. So we went and looked at these case studies on warfarin and cranberry juice. And one of the first ones, it's from the British Medical Journal. This is going to be a long video of me just falling into that pit, isn't it? And it concerned like a 70-year-old man who was in the hospital. His warfarin was well controlled. What they measure to see how well your warfarin is working is called your PT-INR. And all you need to know is that it concerns how long it takes for you to clot when you get a cut. A normal PT-INR is between about 1 and 2. Anything higher than... a higher number means that you're more likely to bleed. A lower number means that you're more likely to clot. So 1 to 2 is good, but beneath 1, thank you for bonking me over there, means you're going to get clots. Over 2 means you're more likely to bleed. Well, this man, this elderly man who had a well-controlled INR while he was in the hospital, went home, and he didn't have much of an appetite, which is something that happens to the elderly. So he didn't eat much, but he drank cranberry juice. That was basically his main source of calories throughout the day. 2 weeks later, he was readmitted to the hospital for bleeding, and they measured his INR, and it was greater than 50. This is really, really insanely high. This is a very, very bad thing. And so I would probably not trust the Cranberry Institute. Stop killing me! I know we have 15-minute time limits on videos, so I'm going to go with this one last run, and then I'm switching videos, because I want all of the Kid Chameleon videos to be kind of the same, rather than, you know, the last couple be all 15-minute videos. Oh, thank you for falling in the pit. So, we'll continue in just a moment.